What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Saturday morning, about 10 minutes till 9. Me and Mike just gave the car a quick wash after last night's race at the Grove. Everything's cleaned up. Mike's got everything dried off out there, looking good. So we're getting ready to go to preparations for Lincoln tonight, the Weldon Stern Memorial. And it's a big race, so they got a fan appreciation night. Fans come in the pits and what have you. So that's what's going on. We're getting ready to get this car rolled in the shop and do some maintenance.
Hi, I'm Billy Dietrich, 410 sprint car mechanic and driver. I've been around racing my whole life. It's pretty much all I know. My dad has owned a speed shop for 30 years, and I worked there with my brother, Double D, aka Danny Dietrich. I created this channel with my wife Heather behind the camera to show people what it's really like racing a 410 sprint car in central Pennsylvania. We also post sprint car tutorials, vlogs, and even some lifestyle content. Some days are good, and some are bad, but they're all fun memories of a great racing life with family and friends. So like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and enjoy the ride. Yeah, boy!
All right, so like I said, we got everything cleaned up here. Not too much carnage from last night. We do have a rest in peace. It's WrestleMania weekend, Mike. How about it, Undertaker?
Hey, I don't know much about that last one.
So we did have a smashed up wheel, couple junk tires, which we took our new tires off and put our used tires on. So they weren't that good to begin with. So we've got some tire work to do, some chassis work to do. Did a motor maintenance all week last week, change oil and stuff like that. So maybe run the valves, normal stuff there. But luckily, I don't see any damage up here. I thought maybe this axle would be bent from that wheel hitting the wall, but it isn't. So yeah, weather report for today, supposed to be what, 86? Any sun today?
That's what it says.
Sunshine?
I'm not the weatherman.
You're not. Mike works second shift, so he can't make it on Friday nights, but Mike get up early this morning to come help me and get cleaned up, pull some maintenance, and then we'll be heading out early for Lincoln. The dog's around here somewhere, but she had a late night, so she's probably sleeping under the tree somewhere. Mike, you driving?
I'm driving.
Driving like you stole it. All right, update from the shop Saturday afternoon. Change of plans. We decided to go to Port Royal instead of Lincoln. My hair's a little wonky there. That's okay. We got some visitors here from New Jersey. What'd you guys think of the races last night?
Yeah, everything was good. You guys did a good job. Danny was fast. Amazing that he jumped out of the car while it was still moving on the racetrack.
It didn't get run over.
Yeah.
Helped Cal Thomas out, and it all worked out. Everybody was fine. So.
Yeah.
Good luck to you guys tonight. I know you're going to Port. We're going to go to Lincoln.
Awesome.
And hopefully everybody does good.
Perfect.
See you soon.
Yep. Yeah, it's true. Danny jumped out of his car to help a fellow racer last night. It was pretty good. I was nervous too. Like she said, cars were still moving pretty good, I felt like, when he decided to jump out, but hats off to him. Anyway, Dad's right there. He's supervising everything. How's it going, Dad?
Good.
Good. So we got thumbs up from him. Why are we changing plans? Well, we just felt like going to Port Royal. There's going to be a ton of cars at Lincoln. We feel like it's a good opportunity for us to go to Port Royal, get some good laps. Maybe go back next weekend for the big race next week up there. And White's here doing his thing. And so it is 12:30. We're going to leave in an hour. Blue skies, warm out. Race day heading to Port. Shop update. Our esteemed mascot here, she decided to lay right in the dirt, the mud, the wet, black. What are you doing? Tell everybody what you're up to. Are you excited? Don't roll over. If your mom, you're up. If your mom would have saw you laying there, look here. Are you dirty? Are you dirty? Oh yeah, you're nice and dirty. Getting ready for that ride to Port Royal. All right, well, we're pretty much, I think, ready to load. Just got done cutting the tire, grooving a tire. Dwight got the body on, tires on, and get my GoPro stuff on. I was gonna bring that stuff over, but yeah, ready to rock and roll. Roll this car in here and send it northbound for the first time in 2025.
Well, we're here.
There's the Easter Bunny.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Right there, check it out. Easter Bunny. This is awesome. This is awesome. It really is. Happy Easter. Oh, I'm gonna beep the horn.
Oh, there's the Goodyear blimp.
What if you scare him?
Okay, I won't. All about it. I like the Easter Bunny. What's up with all these cones out?
Where are we allowed to park?
This one really like it.
Paperwork.
Yeah. Dwight, do you approve?
Yes, let's race another.
Let's raise another.
Thank you, sir.
How'd it go last night?
Well, we were supposed to run our car, and I'm pulling into the fairgrounds, and Jeremy calls me up and says, "Hey, do you want to drive the race car?"
Do you want to drive the race car?
And I said, no, I drove it yesterday to start it. He says, our driver's not coming. He blew a transmission in his vehicle to get here. He says, so either you want to drive it or I'm not bringing it. I says, I really I'm glad I did. It was pretty nasty last
Was it?
The first race of the year, you know.
Sure.
It was, so we crewed on another team. Tests.
Good.
They're always good.
So Dave had the opportunity, but he resisted the temptation. I'm proud of you.
Since 1995, I was going to jump in a race car and go again.
Yeah, I don't
With
know.
broken necks and hardware and everything else. Probably not a
Did the right thing.
choice to make to actually drive. I'll let Dwight drive, you know. He can drive.
All right, so we're at Port Royal, turn 4, checking it out. Me and Dwight are up here just seeing what's going on. It's 4:20. Hot laps is in 40 minutes, and we've got a bit of a mess out here. All right, so we don't really know what's going on. Track's pretty muddy, but it's not real deep. It seems like it's just, well, Dwight said they watered it and the water just ran straight to the bottom. So anyway, we drew a 38 for our pill draw, but that just sets the time trial groups. Your heat race groups, I should say. And interesting contraption there. Anyway, that's what's going on. Dwight, what do you think? What's the track look like?
Soupy.
Soupy, that's the word for today? Soupy. Okay. It's soupy. I just want to say that I think they overwatered it right now. The breeze is blowing and the sun is shining somewhat. See what happens. Probably be dust flying before the end of more hot laps. On a side note, Dwight has a good point. That red Chevy truck you just saw, what's the word?
Quick time.
Quick time out all the push trucks out there. All right, so we're getting ready for our time hot laps. We're in the third group. There's 29 cars. We're timed against our heat race. You know, the track's already blowing off, getting black. Late models are hot lapping, so that's what we're getting ready for. Got a new helmet tonight, breaking it out. Something a little different with white. Of course, Dave did me a nice paint job again. Got my checkers on there. Looks good, looks sweet. And then also got a new suit breaking out tonight. Frank's on there. Anyway, if I get in the car, we're gonna be getting going pretty soon here. Time hot laps. Let's go.
Back to the 4-2 sprint car. The ring checker is 316 competition for each side. Finish up. Last chance. Round. Time hot laps for the cars that
Got trials here tonight at Port Royal. I want you everybody to take a look to the left, just past my left front tire. That truck is. It kind of got the track dug up here. Something kind of unique. Never really saw that before at Port Royal. Usually it's like black, slick, smooth all the way across the track. You can kind of see it there all the way through the corner. Actually, now we're like approaching the straightaway. It's still kind of there. So that's kind of important because you kind of got two grooves here tonight, which sometimes you don't really have at Port Royal. You kind of have a black, slick track usually from bottom to top. But also, I want to point out before we go green here, it is super windy, and it's actually moves the cars around quite a bit. So the green lights are flashing, as you can see to the left there. We're going to pick up the pace. Same thing down here in 3 and 4. You kind of got a dual groove. I'm like right there in that wet, rough stuff. So coming down the home stretch, coming to the green, and behind the 22 of Hammaker, get down in here to 1. And I'm aiming for that moisture. There's moisture up high, moisture down low. Well, I'm going to aim for the moisture down there. And same thing down here in 3 and 4 again here, and right about there, car kind of takes a set. The wind's blowing past the grandstand, so first lap's pretty good. Second lap, I'm trying to improve. Same thing down here. Hit my mark pretty good on this backstretch. The car really gets sideways right in here. Whoa! It was actually pushing me towards the outside fence. Didn't hit it. Got damn close. And coming down for the check. So we end up quick time in our heat race group. Surprised the heck out of me. I didn't feel that fast, but sometimes all it takes is a couple good laps to set your whole night up.
I got this one and that one off. I didn't get the cockpit.
Okay, I'll shut it off.
I just wonder what you're trying to prove, that's all.
I was just trying to.
car looked good except the last lap up here.
We're trying to keep the car on the track. The wind was so bad. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I guarantee it.
The wind's literally blowing the cars on the backstretch all over the place. Anyway, quick time with our group. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised. Didn't feel that great, but I guess it's good enough for quick time. So that's good. That means we'll start fourth in the heat, qualify through our heat, make the redraw. So far so good, I guess. It's exciting. All right, I'm up here. There's a red flag in the 305 hot lap, so I figured I'd walk up and take a look at the track. That dark groove underneath that car, this goes from brown to black to brown. It's pretty wet right there. And it's kind of choppy. Looks like maybe they're blowing that shit off. That end's the same way. Down there. Kind of weird. Ways upside down, turn two. But anyway. Wind's really bad here if you look at that flag flapping. Backstretch is tricky. Put because of the wind, and here in 3 and 4, the wind kind of goes past these grandstands behind us and catches the car, makes it turn sideways. So anyway, see what happens. Try to keep an eye on this track. You can see here plenty of marbles up here. Just dried off, loose shit. So we're gonna keep an eye on the track, and you can see that dirt just blowing by there, and we'll tune on the car accordingly. We're in a good spot, which is always a positive thing. And yeah, we'll just keep watching the track. This port roll is pretty amazing from what it was to what it is. All these grandstands. Hard to believe this is a dirt track in town. All right, so track changing. I drove down there in the pool and looked at it, got a better look. Kind of cleaned off some of them ruts in 1 and 2. It's kind of like black all the way across. 3 and 4, straightaways are black. So we're going with our initial plan, what we set out to do. So be racing next. And by the way, Heather's looking towards the sky. I want to say, oh my, it might be raining tonight. I can't even believe it. Big blobs of rain coming this way per the radar. Red, yellow, green. It's redder than Dwight's hair on the radar.
It's not good.
Just Dwight will take care of that.
Nice. Precious cargo. Yep. From what I've seen, we might as well load the fuck up.
Yeah. The storm ain't good.
Oh, I'm gonna get run over.
Hold on, we need the jack. Back up. I get the dog out of here. It's pandemonium.
I'm not gonna get run over up here.
This is all messed up. You might as well just give it a minute here. T-shirt bins, we're in the wrong spot.
Well, we tried.
No, it's all good. I'm just saying.
Let's stop raining now.
Did it stop?
Yep.
Take the dog and put her in the truck.
Bill, my hair's gonna
What if
frizz.
it doesn't go back rainy?
My hair's gonna frizz.
Let me check the radar quick.
I'll get the strap up first. You guys want to get the car. We ain't gotta move forward. All right. Whoa.
Are you really?
Alright, so we're in a rain delay. Didn't rain much, but it rained enough. Calling for more rain if it happens. Something unique, they watered the track during the rain delay. So that's interesting. I mean, everybody got out of the stands because it was lightning. All right, the little rain delay is over. Just ran the last part of the late model heat race, so we're getting ready to go. First 410. Man, I can't even talk right now. The first 410 heat race is on the track. A couple of small little changes. They put a little water on it, so it might be a little more grip. Not changing much, just a whisker. So I got to qualify in the heat to make the redraw. That's our goal. We don't need to win or nothing like that, but we do need to qualify. So a couple small changes. I'm gonna get in the car and get ready to rock and roll.
It is raining right now. I don't know, you can't see it on the camera, but like it's like sprinkling, not like, yeah, you can see it a little bit.
Yeah, so you can see the light.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that the clouds aren't like solid until you look over there, so I'm not sure what's going on. The radar looks good, so I don't know. Weather woman Janet,
I don't know.
she's got nothing.
Wait, it's hitting me.
It's hitting us all.
How you like, it's dark, clouds are moving, there's a slight chance of rain, even though it's dripping.
Look at over there by the lights. You can really see it.
Yeah, it's over there. It's raining. Stay over here.
I don't think you can track it.
It looks like it's raining worse over the
It
track.
is. It's raining on the track.
That's so weird, isn't
It's
it?
raining over there. Yeah.
I said Daily.
She's out. What's your feeling right now as a driver? I feel like an interviewer right now.
Well, I feel like I feel great. I look great. I've got a hot wife. Let's get it on.
Save, Tyler, save.
We'll let you know about that coming up a little bit later on in the program. Halligan was to the inside of this. We've got one rough spot now.
Heat race time here. I'm starting fourth. Now keep in mind, since I'm quick time, all I got to do is qualify. So what that means to me in my mind is don't take any unnecessary chances. I'm already in the redraw. Watch these guys in front of doing a little wheel banging. That's what I'm talking about. You don't want to get involved in that. Right there. Whoa, that could have been right rear or left rear. So at 45 sweeping out on me, I'm just going to let him go. I'm going to kind of use this heat race as a little bit of a test session. I feel pretty confident that I can maintain my spot here, which is ultimately my goal is, just to get a good feel of the car so we can kind of get a plan for the feature. So I'm settling in. These guys are going at it pretty hot and heavy up right in front here. So we're going to flip this camera around, give everybody a little bit of the cockpit cam. Look at that nice, new, hand-painted, Delco done did it helmet. I'm just saying, I like to admire it. It looks pretty cool. But anyway, cockpit cam, guys behind me, Mark Smith's back here. He's running the heck out of his car trying to get up here, and I think Blaine's back there too. So I'm just trying to hit my mark, get a good feel for the car. I'm going to reach up here and grab a little bit of wing right about there and make some fine adjustments that we can here while we're driving the car. So I actually catch up to the 35 here with a lap or two to go. I roll through 3 and 4 here. Really good. Get a good run at him. We're side by side down the home stretch. This will be for third. This is the white flag lap. Rolling in here at 1. Like I said, I'm not going to really push it because I'm already locked into the redraw. I kind of noticed it's coming. Getting into 3 right there is chop, and I roll out. That's okay. I knew it was coming. And we're going to finish the heat in 4th, go on to the redraw. Got some good data for the feature. We'll apply it to that. 25 laps up next.
I will. look good though.
Yes, sir.
Did it feel good?
Pretty good, yeah. All right, heat race is over, 4-4. Car was pretty good. The track just a whisker better than it was because of the rain, but I don't think it's going to stay like that. Where I wanted to race, the car felt good. Blubbered a little bit. I said to Corey maybe it was run out of fuel. A 2 to go. He says not, so we'll find out. But I moved my wing and run right up on the guy in front of me. But you know, first or fifth or sixth is all the same because I'm in the redraw. So don't take any chances. Is my point. So far so good. Until we get ready for the egg, I got to draw a number, draw a pill. See where we start.
Ready?
We're waiting for it.
Well, not my fault.
Pull over on it.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, you don't do that.
You know, it's 3 and
3 for Dale.
3.
Good. Gary's still around.
My friend. Yeah. What do you mean?
Racing the car.
Yeah, you look good. I mean, there was no point to push it at that point. Pull the 3.
3. There was a 3 and a 5 left. All right, A-Main's up next, throwing off third, 25 laps. They're calling us out right now. We made some little adjustments, not much. We were pretty good in the heat race. Like I've been saying all night, I'm here to run my race. Whatever happens, happens. I got a game plan in my head. I'm racing the racetrack, and then we'll race competitors at the same time. Whatever presents itself, we'll deal with. So I have a game plan. So far, so good. So everybody's doing a good job. Features up next. I think we're ready. Ready to go.
What do you think, Dave?
Dwight and I have a game plan too.
Finish the race, drink some icy light. See, I know your game plan.
The faster he goes, the quicker to the icy night.
You're thirsty.
They were way too confident standing behind Tyler.
Wishful thinking. What's the extra weight? Do you love that?
Rising Sun Maryland in the Hefner Racing Rapid Tire. Arts Customs Machine Shop A1 Motors 1278. I want to know, who do you think is going to park it in victory lane? Let's look at the 4th row. Who's pulling for Lance DeWeese? How about Brock Zerfoss? How about last year's champion Mike Wagner? Justin Whittle? Well, we are about to find out, because, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to light the fires and kick the tires here.
Okay, feature here, feature. Rolling off P3, 25 laps. Guys got the tune up on it. We took all our night's been going good so far, so we kind of are in a good range here as far as our setups. We just applied that to the feature, got some fast cars in front of us. Actually, fast cars all around us here, so Green is out. Whoa, where the hell did he come from? I don't know what that was. I'm going to call it a jump start, but holy shit, that surprised me. I didn't see him coming, but that's okay. We roll down here to 1-2. I kind of get the 8 back, get the guy next to him back, get back up into 4th, and I'm just rolling here, fueling the car up. I've got a full load of fuel, so that changes things a good bit. Got my wing positioned a little bit further front than what I had earlier, but I'm gonna move it back and get to work on hitting my marks here. These leaders are right in front of me, and car feels pretty damn good. So I get close to the 77 right there, and he probably heard me move down here in 3 and 4. I'm just trying to figure out where I need to be on the racetrack at this point in time, and you know the race kind of unfolds pretty good here. So we fast forward. We're actually in lap traffic. We're lapping the big show here, Joey Amania, and 77's right in front of me. And actually, we actually caught, right here in one shot. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're all together. We're all racing through the lap traffic. I'm kind of coming towards them. They're kind of coming towards me. Or you want to say I get close to the 77 here, roll down in here again, a lap car there, and I kind of hook it right there, and did a good drive off. I'm actually in the 3rd right here, making some good time in both corners. My groove's working out, throttle control is working, car is really handling good. So I'm right behind second place car. Right there's the 55, and right in front of him is a 67. There's one lap car in there, but I come off of turn 2 here, and I don't know what happened getting in 3, but I just kind of missed my mark. I kind of entered there a little early. I had to roll out, and unfortunately, that's all the momentum break that it took for the 77 to get me back. He rolls back around me. Of course, now he knows where I'm running, where I was when I passed him. He probably sees where I was at. So we're close again here, but he's just got an edge on me. Kind of get my wing back just a whisker too far there, especially in dirty air. So I'm kind of going the wrong way here. But, we're in the hunt. Everybody's right there, and we're just going to keep working at it. I'm hitting my marks. These guys are going at it pretty hard here. But we'll fast forward a little bit and keep watching up front here because these guys are going at it hard for the lead. This was the big part of the race here. The leaders going down the front stretch into turn 1, and they're going to take each other out right there. They're around. They're going backwards into the wall. Bam. And essentially, 3rd becomes 1st, and I become a 2nd place car. So congrats to Mike Walters. He ran a hell of a race. Gets the lead here. We do have a restart here after that crash. I'm just not capable of getting anything, happening here with the way the track is. He's down here, like I said, in my lane. But congratulations, them guys. First career win for him. My guys did a great job all night long from the time we unloaded through the feature here. We were in contention. So awesome night all around. We'll take it. Hell yeah.
Should I get off?
You better good job, dude. They weren't going to get you. They were not going to cut and get you.
Oh, that's freaking awesome. Troy Savage texted me and said,
Did so good!
That's good. Hey, we were good. What else to say? Are we supposed to be here or not?
Actually, no, but...
No?
I didn't...
They're only doing the winner tonight because we're late. We're running late.
Well, that's okay. We were just worried we were going to miss something.
But, hey.
We want to tell you good job.
Hey, good job anyway.
We love that. All right, I'm getting a ride because I'm too lazy to walk. Oh, don't run him over. Oh my God. Oh my God, I thought he was going to run you over. Tyler.
Get the hell out of my way. I'm coming through.
You're going to what? Oh, I thought you said shit. I'm like, don't. I thought maybe you were really excited.
Hold on, because I see going pumping.
Yeah, I got it. Don't like fucking launch it. realize my fingers and wrists are like not very strong in general. Holding on for me is not that great.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at that guy. Yeah, I got sweet ride. Got a sweet ride. Okay. Good. Now you know you can do it. Said we can beat anybody we put win again.
What did Corey say to you the next time he went to talk to you? You were going to be where?
On the front stretch, we were close. We were close. If you'd have came down, we could have made that happen.
You're going to have to go back there and play more often.
Yeah, you're right.
I actually had one close.
Yeah, I actually got in the third at one point, and I don't know how he got lap traffic maybe. I don't know, I got tight.
But Tom was starting to go away.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Well, that was exciting. Third to fourth to third. Third to fourth to third to fourth. And then I don't know what happened in turn one there, but a lot of carnage. And then we finished second, so that's pretty freaking awesome. Guys did a great job. Everybody worked hard. My wife does a good job. Dave's excited. And
Sure, I'm excited.
I didn't know if I had a shot at him or not. I tell you what was going on inside the car. Probably halfway through the race, my throttle, I don't know if for spring, something was going on. It wasn't returning right. So I get to the corner, roll out, and it wouldn't slow down. So it was kind of foul my entry up a little bit. I thought maybe on that restart, if I could get a good restart at him, I could maybe try and get a run at him, but I just didn't get a good restart. He had clean air. Congratulations to him. Hey. Hello.
It's Danny.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the help.
Oh, I thought that was the owner called, like Hendricks and all them.
No, it's his brother.
Yep. That was it. Yeah, exactly.
How's it going?
Good. We were just saying how the beer tastes a little better on a good night. And Dave, he agrees. So.
Dave knew it. Dave, you knew we were going to do good.
He just drinks it.
I call that's called driver's lube.
Well, that's a wrap. Good night at the Port Royal. We're going to pack up, heading home. Easter tomorrow. Have some good food. Guys did great.
You know what?
What?
This guy might be lucky.
He is. Lex Luger.
He turned your luck around yesterday, and
He did. Thanks, Randy. Yeah, how's this look? I look like Lex Luger.